Hi, welcome to Free Fiddle Lessons. Today we're going to learn a Don Messer repertoire tune called Buckwheat Batter. It's a jig in the key of D. So we're in the key of D, and we start with a D arpeggio, just the three notes of the chord, D, F sharp, and A, up and down. Do that again. Then we play a G chord, D, G, and B, so it's in what's called an inversion, not in the standard chord position, but D. So we have the chord notes up, and then as you will have noticed, a variation at the end. So let's put those two together. That's the first phrase. Start with a D arpeggio. Again. And then the next phrase sounds like this. So that starts those D arpeggio notes again. And then an A chord, A, C sharp, it's a high third finger, to E. And then we continue by playing another E. So that whole second half of that phrase, the A chord. So we have the D upward arpeggio twice, and then the A chord. Let's try that, the second phrase. Let's try that again. We'll put the first two phrases together. Starts with D. And then the third phrase is the same as the first. And the ending starts on A. Play the ending again, A. So third phrase and fourth phrase, the second half of the A part. Starts on D. Whole A part twice. And the second ending is a little different. It kind of prepares you for the B part. So you have one long D, instead of two long Ds, you have one long D. And then two more short Ds with an E in between. So it's D, D, E, D. And that gets you ready for the B part, which starts with an F sharp. So let's play, we'll play the ending again, but for the second time through. So starting on A. And now the B part is, I think, well, I like the A part a lot too, but I really like the B part of this tune. It's very lyrical, kind of singy. It's a little twistier than the A part. Starts with these nice long notes. I love sliding into the first F sharp, the first finger note. So I find that those notes get people a little mixed up. The second half of that phrase, starting on A to B. Do that again. A. The notes are A, F sharp, B, A, F sharp, D. So let's play that first phrase, starting on F sharp on the E string. One more time. And then we have another A arpeggio. So that's a C sharp, the high third finger again. And if you have trouble reaching that C sharp, you don't want to move your hand up to get it, but you can rotate your thumb underneath the neck, and that gives you the ability to reach across a little more easily. You can see I'm kind of flattening out my finger. That's not actually ideal technique. It's better to rotate and be able to come straight down on the note for better intonation. So. So the last notes of that part of the phrase are G, F sharp, and E. And then we have D, F sharp, E, A. So that whole phrase, the second phrase of the B part, starts with an A chord. Again. So let's try to put those first two phrases of the B part together. The A arpeggio. And And then I usually continue on an up bow with another A to get ready for the next phrase, which is a repeat of the first phrase. And then we have the ending, which is a variation of that second phrase of the B part. Starts with the A chord again, and the walk down. But then the ending is, so it's just D's and E's. If we do that whole ending, we have that's what I use. You could use that as the ending both times. Often I like to keep the motion moving when I'm going back into the B part. And so the first ending, and this is what's written in the music, I'll play and that helps me get up to that F sharp as well. So I'm playing D, E, D, D, B, and open A, and then back into the B part. So we'll play that that whole ending one more time. So starting on the low A. And here's the whole B part. Another A. Second ending, I just play the D. So here's the whole tune slowly from the beginning with repeats. Buckwheat batter.